CTV News, Vancouver Island Report.
Good evening. The long battle to bring rail service back to Vancouver Island for passengers has nearly hit the end of the line. The Island Corridor Foundation is asking the 5 regional districts between Victoria and Courtenay to come up with $3.2 million. It says if they don't, passenger service could die on the island once and for all. CTV's Scott Cunningham has the story. He joins us now from NANAIMO with more. Scott.
Hudson, $15 million in provincial and federal funds are in the bank, ready to help fix bridges and trestles up and down the ENN line. But for now, all of that money is out of reach. There was a time rail travel on Vancouver Island was full of grandeur. Those days are long past, but the Island Corridor Foundation says rail can make a comeback. But there is a catch.
This is also very critical in respect of whether or not rail will survive on Vancouver Island.
In order to unlock $15 million in federal and provincial restoration funding, the Island Corridor Foundation needs to collect $5 million of its own. So far, they have come up short, fundraising and private dollars leaving a $3.2 million gap, which must be paid by 5 island regional districts. If they do, rail will be revived. But if not?
The viability and the long-term operation of rail is probably not going to happen.
This is an opportunity to get some of that traffic off the road, especially the commuter traffic to Victoria.
Requests for money are rarely welcomed this warmly, but the regional district of NANAIMO is in favor of funding the railway, trumpeting its return as a way to ease highway traffic and make roads safer. Still, the district knows there are hurdles to clear when dealing with government cash.
We've got to keep taxes as low as possible. We absolutely have to. We can't overtax the population. Of course, here's another straw. Whether it's the one that breaks the camel's back, I don't know.
Exactly how much each district pays has not been decided. The foundation saying it will most likely be up to each board to decide how much or how little they can part with.
As owners of the corridor and as a betterment to the community, this will need to be considered thoroughly within the whole context of transportation needs of our region.
For past and potentially future passengers, there is really only one concern.
If we're going to do this, we should do it now and sort of stop fooling around, just get on with it.
Districts will not be rushed into a decision. The Island Corridor Foundation expecting to hear back in 5 to 6 weeks. In a conversation just moments ago with the CEO of the Island Corridor Foundation, Graham Bruce told us that even if all 5 regional districts agreed to pay, he does not have a date on when restoration work would begin on the ENN line. Hudson?
All right. Scott Cunningham in our NANAIMO newsroom. Scott, thanks.